Many years ago, I worked for a company that was pretty large but had no marketing team at all. It took them many years to put one in place. And that left us somewhat disadvantaged because no one really knew about marketing. With the invention of ChatGPT, everyone can claim to be a marketer. You can type something in and get something out. But ChatGPT needs spoon feeding a lot. And that's why now I rely on a tool called CrawlQ. I've been using it for a couple of years now, and it has been an absolute game changer. There's so many advantages of CrawlQ over ChatGPT. You don't have to keep retraining it. It will learn as you use it. So the more you use it, the better the data. And you can use a range of AI language models with it. Now, if you're liking the sound of this already, you can get a free 7-day trial via my affiliate link. But let me give you a real life example using the company I previously worked for to demonstrate just how powerful this tool is. To get started, you'll need to create a new campaign. You'll need to feed the AI some seed information, so you can give it a campaign name because you can create multiple campaigns. So if you've got different products or services, you'll probably want to do this for each one. Let them know the company name. You can provide the main topic of interest, the product name, founder name, your domain. If you are researching future products or services, you might want to use a competitor's domain. You want to make sure that you provide a really solid main topic of interest and who you want to target. So it's important to have a general idea of who your avatar is. In this case, we're going to be using the example of Clear Business, who provide telephone and broadband deals, as well as other services. And I used to be the product ops manager there, so I know quite a bit about it. And we would target small business owners. You can also set the city as well. So in this case, it's saying New York, but if you want to target Manchester, UK, or London, or Paris, France, wherever you want, you'd pop that in there. And when you click Create New Campaign, that's when the magic starts. Now, this first step is going to save you a load of time later on, as you no longer need to spoon feed the AI information. What it now does is go ahead and researches online the different sections of the funnel. So you've got the top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom of funnel, and this process can take 5-10 minutes or so. So go away, get a drink, and once it's done, the system is ready to use. You're first presented with some basic getting started prompts. You can simply click one of those to get going. Note at the top here, you've got different AI models. So you've got GPT 3.5, 4, Gemini and Claude 3, as well as image generation. So if you've got multiple subscriptions, you might want to cancel those, save some money and get CrawlQ because it includes all of them. These are a really great set of getting started prompts to help you understand the power. All you have to do is click one of them, it will start to run. The interface has been designed to be similar to ChatGPT, so if you've used that, you'll be very familiar with this. You chat with the AI and then you'll see the response below your chat, but in this case we can also do quite a bit more thanks to some advanced features. So here's the output. This is the ideal prospect. And this is all based on the research it's done. I haven't given it any of this, but it's absolutely right. People looking to reduce their operating costs. And here we've got the top 5 needs statements, the touch points, the locations. And so this gives you a great insight. I've actually generated some of these as reports for clients, and they found them incredibly useful. And there's a graphic it's generated to illustrate the ideal consumer. So down the bottom here, we've got some inbuilt templates. You can create your own, but there is a load of them built in. And you can see that we've got various different topics here. We've got Instagram, Facebook, top of funnel, bottom of funnel, Donald Miller's story brand script. There's loads of them. And again, all you have to do is press use, and that will fire up the AI to use this very specific targeted prompt to either generate content or do some research or help you down a particular path. You can, of course, just chat away as if you're talking to your assistant. You can type away as you would in ChatGPT, but you don't have to spoon feed the information because it's all there, it's consistent. And it doesn't matter which model you're using, whether it's 3.5, 4, Claude, it will always have that background information to draw from. So if you're using these different models in their respective environments, you would have to constantly tell it information about your business for it to produce some output, whereas here it maintains that single source of truth. You can also ask the assistant to interact with the internet, so I asked it for a review of the landing page, and this is what she had to say.
Review of landing page, what is working? 1. Clear headline. The headline effectively communicates the main benefit of the service, lower business phone costs. 2. Key features highlighted. The landing page highlights important features such as a free mobile app, cloud-based service, and the ability to use multiple devices. Benefits emphasized. The page emphasizes benefits like never missing.
That voice was also generated by CrawlQ. You can simply press a button and it will generate the response as spoken words. There's also a brand voice section. So if your brand has a particular target audience and style that you want it to use, you can set up a brand voice and use that so that every time you're generating content, so that might be a LinkedIn post, an article, maybe an email, it will use your brand voice to keep a consistent style. The team have also recently introduced AI assistants. So typically you would chat with Athena, but these assistants have been designed to help you with very specific tasks. So that might be reviewing your LinkedIn profile. That might be coming up with a product organization roadmap. It could be success mindsets. It could be drilling down into your segmentations. They're available via the community, they're included with everyone, and you can create your own as well. So if you've got a particular use case, you can very quickly create one. Simply hit clone and hit use. The little AI avatar appears down the bottom, and when you use these, they are conversational. So they are preset to take you on a journey using its expertise to help you get to a certain point. I found these to be really interesting to use, and quite often they can be like talking to an expert in this particular field, and it can help you uncover new sources of information and ideas that you wouldn't necessarily think of yourself. Where's it getting all the information from? Well, it's done its own market research, but it can also get it from Google, Quora, Reddit. You can provide it with a URL. And that's super helpful because then when you talk to the assistant, you can ask it questions such as suggest 10 blog articles. And then there's also tools that can help you write the articles and add a little bit of extra information. So for example, it has a statistics finder. So if you were going to write about the telecoms industry, you might want to include some stats. Simply go ahead, turn on generate stats, ask it for some useful statistics. And there you've got some great information to put into an article. Now, what I really like about this is here it's highlighting Ofcom's latest market report. Ofcom are the UK regulator. If you went and downloaded that report, you could upload it to CrawlQ and use the AI to get further insights. Now, in this case, I'm going to use a update that for some reason the business sent to lots of people who don't work there anymore. And I'm going to ask it to write an email to go to clients. So this would be an internal document getting turned into external communication. In this case, this is around a timeline for some changes that they're introducing. And I found it does a really good job of taking that information and turning it into practical, useful email correspondence. I use this quite a lot on a different channel I have to notify people about new videos and do sales emails for products that we're selling. This is a super useful way of using AI to help you create content. I also make use of the image attachment feature. You can press this little button here, attach a picture, and then ask it to help you with that picture. So you might ask it to analyze it, or in this case, I'm asking it to help create product descriptions, which it does really well. And then here it is on the website. So there's the image that it looked at, and there's the product description that it suggested. I've tried a lot of AI tools, and I like the fact that CrawlQ is kind of out there on its own, putting the emphasis on the buyer persona. It offers a wide range of helpful features that I think would be great no matter your business size. To help you on your journey with CrawlQ, I'd strongly suggest joining their Facebook group. I would also say that this isn't just for solo entrepreneurs. You could use this in a larger company. I would have loved this in my previous company, and this would have been an absolute game changer for me back then. And I know there are some large companies already using it. The team are actively working with enterprise level users to put this in place. And so you could start on a smaller plan and scale up as your business grows. So if you're ready to take your marketing to the next level, sign up via my affiliate link and you can get a 7-day free trial. And if you've got any questions, feel free to ask them down below.